Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm painting my nails because I was watching my other film back and I realized how crusty my hands were. So I'm painting my nails and thought I would just chat for a little bit. It's kind of like a small thing, but painting my nails has been something that I don't know, I enjoyed trying new designs, and it just makes me feel like a little bit better. And sometimes people will compliment my nails, and that just always, I don't know, it makes me feel good when I get to say like, oh, I did them. Just the small things that help sometimes, because you know, you got to take what you can get. So when I do my nails, I usually don't probably do them in the best way possible to make them last and look as good as they could. But I don't know, sometimes it's just doing all the steps takes too much time, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm either gonna, if I don't want to do all the steps, I'm just not gonna do it. So how about we just do the bare minimum, because I know it does help me. And I don't know, it's just always nice to look down and see some color. Makes me feel fancy. I was trying to push my cuticles back and clip them and everything, but I am currently on work restriction because I have tendonitis, I guess. I previously had a hand injury. I tore a ligament in my hand when I was playing softball. Kind of crazy. And you know what? I went to the doctor for that because there was obviously a problem. I couldn't do the sport I had been doing for my whole life anymore. Obviously something was wrong. I couldn't function normally. And eventually my hand started to turn it was swollen, and it was black and blue. I'll put a picture if I can. But I went to the doctor. I had to go to a couple different doctors and a hand specialist eventually. I had to get an MRI. But one of the first doctors I went to, she's like, I think the muscles in your hand are just growing. I was like, what are you talking about? And I don't know, maybe they're just used to people coming in for nothing. But I don't just go to the doctor. If something's wrong, I'll probably wait 2 more weeks to be sure something's actually wrong before I go to the doctor, because I fucking hate going to the doctor, and I don't want to go there and spend my whole day there, and because it's just doctor's a lot for me. I don't know, and I just need to recover after having an appointment. So I don't even know what I was talking about anymore, but I don't just go there for no reason. The muscles in your hand are just growing. Okay, lady, yeah, so I don't think that makes your hand turn purple, but thank you. So it's been a week or two now, but it was maybe a week or two ago, I was trying to open a jar and I just could not, and it was hurting my hand too. So that was my first red flag, and I didn't do anything about it. I mean, maybe I did some stretches and iced it, and I did start wearing KT tape at one point. I've maybe been doing that for a week at work. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be doing the magnet. I wonder if they're still wet enough to do it. But I was trying to work through it, and you know, I have to go to work, have to pay the bills, so I was just trying to take care of it on my own and hope it got better. But it was starting to get worse. When I was drawing dogs, it was getting so I would have to stop and shake out my hand, and it just was aching. It was so sore when I was done with work. There's just certain things I can't do, right? So I eventually decided to go into urgent care. I don't know, I still had a hard time knowing if something was actually wrong with my wrist or if I was trying to get out of work. I got evaluated and they said I had tendonitis, and they gave me a brace and told me to rest, told me to take a week off. And I was expecting like maybe a day or two, or like not even any. So I was quite like, it's I don't know, because I've been mentally struggling with everything, and I had to take some time off for that. Kind of out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere for me, but maybe to people on the outside, it was out of nowhere. So like I haven't been at this new job for very long, and I switched to this new job because I was struggling so much in my other one, and I didn't like have time in between really to reset and recover. So I just went from one chaotic place to the next, and I don't know, expecting that to help was kind of crazy. But I'm the only groomer there, so when I have time off, it's not like someone can just do the dog or cover the shift or whatever, because I'm the only one, so it's all on me. So I don't know, it's just too much on me. And I don't know, like when I told them about it, they were just inconvenienced and didn't like, I mean, like, I know it's probably frustrating, and yeah, that's your business that's like being impacted, but I don't know, this is my health, and I've been pushing through it, and she doesn't know that, so I guess I can't like be too mad at her. But like I've been pushing through it, and if I keep pushing through it, it could be a permanent thing, and then I would never be able to do it again. So I don't know, kind of hard, because at the salon I was at before, they knew about all of my mental health stuff. I had like accommodations through like ADA there, so like they knew, and they kind of had to, like, I was protected in that way. But at this new job, I didn't tell them about any of that stuff because I don't know, I didn't want them to think of me differently. But now I kind of question, and I'm like, maybe I should have told them, because it would maybe explain it more. But now they probably just think I'm like, I don't know what they think, and that's really hard for me. I assume that they're gonna fire me at any moment. I feel like one day I'm just gonna go there, work hard all day, then they're gonna fire me, and that would really upset me because I just worked. I just spent my whole day for you to fire me. So I this morning I applied to a job at a retail like clothing store. That's not going to be a permanent thing, but I do need some form of stable income since I have bills to pay and animals to feed, mouths to feed. I'm really hoping I don't have to go back there, and you know, it feels awful to quit. I don't know, there's everything is always such a battle in my head, because one half of me knows that how taxing it is to my mental health, and how awful it feels to be, I don't know, underappreciated and just treated like, I don't know, because when I take time off, I like spiral with guilt and feel sick. But like also I know if I push myself through again, then the outcome's probably going to be a lot worse. So like, or like, I don't know. Sometimes people question the things that I do, but like, I'm doing it for a reason, because I've started to learn what works for me and what doesn't, and what I need and what I need to get away from. And I don't know, I'm just at this point in my life, I am tired, because like I've spent 22 years just ignoring how I feel and what I need, because it was labeled as too much or dramatic, or like, I don't know, since it wasn't what everyone else was doing, it was wrong. But now that I like know that I'm not wrong, I just have needs and they're different, and that's okay. But other people don't think that way. So I don't know, it's tough. I'm just expected to continue on like I was before. But that isn't like, that's just so disrespectful to myself. And I don't know, I guess maybe before I didn't care, or I didn't understand that. But now I do, and it's really hard to just put myself through known torture every day. So I don't know. And then imposter syndrome is very, very real. So anyway, I'm here painting my nails to give myself a little bit of, I don't know, just to feel like me again a little bit, I guess. A little color to add to the sea of gray. So this is like, I don't know, this is a silly little video. I just wanted to just let you know what's going on, but also wanted to share that, well, there wasn't much creation here because I just did a simple, very basic color because I needed to take it easy on my wrist. I think I was trying to say that earlier, like I was trying to do all the cuticle clipping and everything, but it was starting to fuck with my hand. And you know what's weird? So they gave me a brace and I've been wearing it since when I went to urgent care yesterday. Well, I took it off when I showered and to do this, but like it was kind of hurting more when I had it in the brace at first. And I don't know if it's just like, I don't know, I was really focusing on it, but I don't know. Like I said earlier, I was questioning myself, like, does it hurt? But I feel like it just hurt all day yesterday, like ever since I started grooming dogs at 9 in the morning. But yeah, this is just one of the little things I do to make things seem a little joy. So I just wanted to share and chat. Fresh coat for a fresh start, because I don't know, I think I don't know, it's just felt pretty disheartening this week or recently to feel so drained. Like, I don't know, I just feel quite alone because I have started to understand myself a lot, like really deeply, but I am not always able to explain that, and sometimes I don't think people would, like, sometimes I try to explain, but it's like people aren't hearing me, or maybe they can't, like, maybe they just can't fully, they don't feel the way I do, because I don't know, like, I don't know, when I say I'm tired, it's not like I need to go to bed, it's like I'm tired of never having enough time or energy to be me and try and enjoy life. I don't know. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, this week when I'm off trying to heal and recover, my focuses are going to be self-care and just trying to stay positive and look at this as a blessing in disguise, because having a week off is going to give me time to I don't know, really just stop and think, because when I'm in the work week and like, and focusing on, I don't know, when I just know I have to work, that's all that's on my mind. Even if I like, if I have like a 3-day weekend, let's say, well, the first day off is usually, I can't really get out of bed because I just can't get out of bed because I'm so tired. And sometimes I think to myself, I wonder if I had to go to work today, would I have, like, how would I have gotten through the day? I don't know, but maybe it's because I don't have to work that it's just like I don't have to hold it all together anymore. So we're done. We did like a hot pink cat eye. Not really. I'm gonna cure them again because I just always cure them because, and even if I cure them 3-4 times, I still walk around like I have wet nails for the next hour. So I always do this, but so this week I'm focusing on self-care and taking this as a blessing in disguise, not letting it get me down or break me. Because even if grooming is not the future, that's okay. I tried it. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about dogs, about myself, about a lot of different things. So even if it's the end of that chapter, it's not a failure. Yeah. So self-care, being me, doing what I enjoy. I think I might try to do some like cleaning, reorganizing, try to just make it feel like more of a fresh start. I think if I have things organized when I have to go back to whatever I have to go back to, things will feel a little bit easier, because I know once I'm in the work week, it's hard to keep up with simpler things like chores and self-care. So yeah, getting things really nice. When my space feels nice and clean and organized, and I feel nice and clean and beautiful, then life feels nice and clean and beautiful and organized. At least better. So yeah, thanks for hanging out again. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I'm in a different spot, and this is just something super simple, but hands get dry and crusty, especially if I'm busy. I don't know, I don't put on my gloves sometimes because apparently that takes way too fucking long. When I'm stressed and busy, taking care of myself goes first. It's just a little simple thing, but just taking care of myself in the little ways, because it does make a difference, even if I don't believe it. So take care of yourself too.